The first presidential debate of the 2024 election, that's going to be held tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. Since the first televised debate in 1960, presidential debates, they have become a staple. This is during election season. But some historians feel that they have lost the relevance to voters in more of the recent years. Reporter Kyra Willis, she spoke with local political experts about the debate and also what it means right now. She has more. Kyra.
It is certainly highly anticipated. Whether or not it's going to have a huge impact really depends on what the performances of the two candidates are.
Kent Redfield is a political science professor with the University of Illinois Springfield. He says debates are ways for people to get reassurance on their candidate choice or influence a swing voter.
Lots of people have their minds made up, and they're just looking for something that will reinforce where they're at.
The Sangamon County Democratic Chairman Bill Houlihan says 80 million people are predicted to tune in to tonight's debate, saying they are usually held in September, making this the earliest ever held.
It is the easiest way for you to get information to voters is through the debate process, because you can hit people immediately and they get to see the candidates side by side.
The Sangamon County Republican Chairwoman Diane Barghouti Hardwick agrees with both Houlihan and Redfield, saying debates give viewers the chance to see how candidates react to tough questions.
Debates will continue to be relevant because it's a chance to see how the candidates can answer questions about what their performance has been and what their plans are for the future, as well as it gives a glimpse of how they can respond maybe under pressure.
Thanks, Kyra. The first presidential debate, that's going to be airing tonight at 7. You can watch it on KHQA, CBS, and on our sister station, KHQA ABC.
From around the tri-states, this is KHQA News at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Phoenix O'Connor. First tonight, the first debate of the 2024 election season took place tonight in Atlanta. Now, here are just a few snippets of what happened there on the debate stage. President Biden and former President Trump butt heads on the economy, each saying their plan worked and the other was a failure.
The economy collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do is try to put things back together again.
Everything was rocking good, but the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country.
Biden says Trump created an economy that rewarded the wealthy and raised the deficit. Trump says Biden is taking credit for bounce-back jobs that was returned after they were lost in the pandemic and that inflation spiraled in Biden's administration. And a painful debate moment for President Biden as he appears to lose his train of thought during a response.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Biden started the thought by saying billionaires should pay taxes at the same rate as the rest of Americans to help pay down the national debt. And taking it closer to home, Illinois Representative Mary Miller took to X and posted her reaction to the debate tonight, saying, quote, "We need a president with the strength and energy to lead the free world. The American people are seeing that Joe Biden is not capable of doing this job. Our adversaries are watching." And Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker also taking to X, posting, quote, "Remember, Donald Trump isn't just friends with Vladimir Putin. He wants to be Vladimir Putin. Putin puts his political opponents and journalists in prison. And if you don't think Donald Trump would do that, think again."